SCP-106, Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Revision 11-6 and 11-7 have been blocked. Revision 11-8. No physical interaction with SCP-106 is allowed at any time. All physical interactions must be approved by no less than 2/3 vote from O5 Command. Any such interaction must be undertaken in AR-2 maximum security sites and general non-essential staff evacuation. All staff, research security class D, etc., are to remain at least 60 meters away from the containment cell at all times except for the event of a breach event. 106 to be contained in a sealed container, compressed of lead-lined steel. The container is to be sealed within 40 layers of identical material, each layer separated by no less than 36 centimeters of empty space. Support struts between layers are to be randomly placed. Containers to remain suspended no less than 60 centimeters from any surface by ELO-ID electromagnetic supports. Secondary containment area is to be comprised of 16 spherical cells, each filled with various fluids and a random assemble of surface and support. Secondary containment is to be fitted with light systems capable of flooding the entire assembly with no less than 80,000 lumens light instantly with no direct human involvement. Both containment areas are to remain under 24-hour surveillance. Any corrosion observed in any containment cell surface, staff members, or any site location within 200 meters of 106 are to be reported to the site security immediately. Any objects or personnel lost to 106 are to be termed missing/KIA. No recovery attempts are to be made within any circumstances. Note: continued research and observation have shown that when faced with highly complex random assembly structures, 106 can be confused, showing a much delay in entry or exit from said structure. 106 is also shown in aversion to direction, so late and has not manifested in any form of physical damage, but a rapid exit into the pocket dimension generated on solid surfaces. These observations, along with those led of aberration and the liquid confusion, have reduced the general escape instance by 43%. The primary cells have also been affected in recovery instance, requiring recall protocol redacted. Observation is ongoing. 106 appears to be an elderly humanoid with the general appearance of advanced decomposition. This appearance may vary, but the rotting quality is observed in all forms. 106 is not externally agile and will remain motionless for days at a time, waiting for prey. 106 is also capable of scaling any vertical surface and remain suspended upon down indefinitely. When attacking, 106 will attempt to incapacitate prey by damaging major organs, muscle groups, or tendons. When pulled disabled prey into the pocket dimension, 106 appears to prefer human prey items in the 10 to 25 years age bracket. 106 causes a corrosion effect on all solid material it touches. It engages a physical breakdown in material several seconds after contact. This is observed as rusting, rotting, and cracking of materials and the creation of black mucus-like substance similar to the material coating 106. The effect is partially detrimental in living tissues and is assumed to be a pre-digestion action. Corrosive continues for 6 hours after contact, after which the appear effects to burn out. 106 is capable of passing through solid material, leaving behind a large patch of its corrosive mucus. SCP-106 is able to vanish inside solid matter, entering its assumed form pocket dimension. 106 is then able to exit this dimension from any point connected to the initial entry point. Examples: entering the inner wall of the room and exiting the outer wall. Entering a wall or exiting from the ceiling. It is unknown if this is the point of origin of 106 or a similar layer created by 106. Limited observation of this pocket dimension has shown it to be comprised mostly of halls and rooms with data expunged entry. The activity can continue for days, with some subject individuals being released for the express purpose of hunting recaptured data expunged. Addendum: SCP Review Notes. The difficulty to contain the nature of 106 SCP is to be reviewed every 3 months or during the post-breach incident. Physical restraints are impossible and direct physical damage appears to have no effect on 106. Current SCP as of redacted revolves around basic observation and immediate response. Previously more proactive special containment procedures have been recalled due to the event of the breach is redacted. Notes on behavior. 106 appears to go through long periods of dormancy in which he remains completely motionless for up to 3 months. The cause of this is unknown, however it has been shown that this appears to be used as a lulling tactic. 106 will emerge from the state in a very agitated state and will attack and abduct staff and cause gross damage to its containment cell and site at large. Recall protocol data expunged. 106 appear to hunt and based on desire, not hunger. 106 will attack and collect multiple prey items for hunting behavior, keeping them alive in its pocket dimension extended periods of time. 106 has no determinable limits and appears to collect a random number of prey items during this event. Inner dimension access by 106 appears to only accessible by 106. Recording and transmission devices have been shown to still operate inside this dimension. Although recordings and transmission devices have been shown to still operate inside the dimension, their recordings and transmissions are very degraded. It appears that 106 will play with captured prey and appears to have full control over time, space, and perception inside this dimension. 106 appears data expunged. Recall protocol redacted. In the event of a breach event by 106, a human within 10 to 25 years of age will be prepped for recall in the comprised containment cell, being replaced and restored for use. When cell is ready, the lower subject will be injured, preferably via the breakage of a long bone, such as the femur or the severing of a large tendon, such as the Achilles tendon. Later, the subject can be placed in the prep cell, and then sound emitted from the said subject will be transmitted over the site public address system. SCP-106 will typically begin to gravitate towards the lure within 10 to 15 minutes after hearing the subject. SCP-106 not responds to the initial broadcast. Additional physical trauma be administered to the lure subject as 20-minute intervals until 106 responds. Multiple lure subjects may be used in the case of major containment breach. SCP-106 will typically enter a dormant state after finishing with the lure subject. In addition, subject may data expunged. Agent redacted after release by 106. Subject has been missing 2 hours. Subject remained alive for 1 hour after release.